and working with underserved communities, Paolo is driven to pursue a career in medicine. Recently, he was selected and awarded Stanford University Medicine's highly competitive Health for America Fellowship. In the coming year, he looks forward to bringing his talent and energy to building community health networks in California's underserved communities. Please help me welcome Paolo for his IB review session.
Get it, Paolo!
Thank you, Professor Ackerley, for that wonderful introduction. Honorable members of the faculty, supportive family, and fellow students, good afternoon. Ever since coming to Cal, we've been humbled by lesson after lesson after lesson. We left our high school as the best and brightest. Entering Cal, many of us began to drown in the sea of greatness. The sea obviously being the 500 seats of Pimentel for Chem 1A, or the 700 seats of Wheeler for IB 131. But as we sit here, we're finally done with our lessons at the #1 public university in the world. And we prepare for the lessons ahead. I had the wonderful privilege of being a tutor these past few years, so I'd like to teach just one more lesson. Well, it's actually a review session, so let's give it a try. Hi everybody, my name is Paolo. I'll be your tutor for the next few minutes. The sign-in sheet is being passed around. Before we start, are there any questions? No? Okay, let's get started. Take a moment to forget human anatomy, vertebrate zoology, and genetics and genomics, if you haven't already. Let's go back to the basics. Today, we'll be reviewing the most elementary of lessons, the alphabet. We might not have been able to get that good grade. We felt defined by our grades, and that a perfect score was the only way to be successful. You see, when we did get those lackluster grades, we've been conditioned to feel that it was the greatest tragedy. Then when we put all that effort we could offer. Some of us began to doubt ourselves, and even questioned if biology was our calling. But in the end, we pushed through. We can put all of it in the past, like H in history. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that many of our classes left us jaded. More now, especially after an all-nighter. But it's all been worth it because we've made it A-OK. Our struggles here have elevated us and prepared us for the future. The lessons we have learned in the classroom, coupled with what we have learned outside the classroom, from social inequalities to the state of education, have empowered us for the future. I know I've enjoyed my time here, despite the ups and the downs. Even though many consider this to be the best years of their life, it's certainly not over. Our happiest moments do not end here. In fact, it's only the beginning. We are lifelong learners, and our curiosities are insatiable. Whether we go straight into finding a job or continuing our education to become academics or health professionals or PhDs, just being present in the space is an indication that we are resilient to whatever comes our way. For me, I've learned that I work optimally, even during stress, especially when the only feeling I have is anxiety. I'm sure many of you can relate. A 5-minute break becomes a 10-hour Netflix binge, and experiencing that rush of adrenaline when you realize that your midterm is just moments away. Whether we've gone through that experience or not, we all earn this degree, and will be the envy of many. You learn that putting 100% of yourself wasn't enough to succeed. You needed double, you may have needed triple. The pressure here at Cal has turned us, Nicole, into beautiful diamonds, and the competition has forced us to strive for excellence. This is our moment. Now, you might be asking why this is important. You might be thinking that you already know the alphabet, as you should, but realize this. Whatever challenges come our way, understand that the complex things in life are the simple things we just built upon. We can turn letters into words and paragraphs. We can turn atoms into molecules. We can turn amino acids into a multitude of complex enzymes. We can take simple sugars, tack on a nitrogenous base, and we can write the blueprint to life. Just take a moment and look back. We made it, and that's just crazy. Thank you again for attending my IB review session. Good luck on the final. I know you'll do great. Next week we'll be going over the Greek alphabet, so be prepared to know the material. I'll see you next time, and as always, go Bears!
One feature that just